Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. I will tell you immediately, let me know first if you hear me well or not, because I had a lot of problems with microphones a bit earlier. I don't think it's because of me, but let me know if you hear me well, if I am synced with when I'm speaking, because there was a really big problem on the Juve Twitch. All good now, Sir Raz is saying, so it was not me, but anyway, all good. So I will tell you before starting, immediately starting, I will tell you that these are the emotions that I was looking for so long. These were the emotions where I was looking for so long. You can tell me that we were not perfect. You can tell me that we needed defenders to score. You can tell me whatever you want to. But these are the emotions that I was looking for since really long. What are the emotions that I was looking for? Well, I will tell you immediately. If I can, because I'm shaking a bit of the stress. I wanted to go, of course, on Sofa Score, but I went to Sofa something else. So let me go, because I want to show you something that is making me shaking. I'm angry because I'm living these emotions. This is what I wanted to show you. Even Betfirst is celebrating with 50,000 euro. I have no idea for who, not for me. That's the fact. But look at that. Okay, it's temporary. Okay, Inter has to play tomorrow against Sule, Barenecea, Caio Jorge, Di Francesco's team, Ibrahimovic, and whatever you want to. But this is what I'm looking for since really long. The fact that we are winning and that we are first at the moment in Serie after match day 2. We have a lot of things to do better, and I agree, and we will speak about it in today's video. But if today you are not happy, we have a problem, because how can you not be happy after last year, after the season before, after the season with Pirlo, Allegri, hey, you have to be happy today. 12th game, and we are first with 29 points, waiting for the result of Inter. And I tell you even more, which is also important, if not even more important, at the moment +6 on Milan, that were lucky today, because that goal that they cancelled to Lecce, and we have the possibility to stay at +7 of Napoli, or maybe going at +5 on Napoli, because they play tomorrow. I have no idea against who, but we will monitor that. Let me first, before starting analyzing the victory, because we won today 2-1 with the goal of Bremer. And I told you, the anti-hero Juve. Guys, I made a video and not a lot of you watched it, because I was expecting at least 5,000 views for that video. Not a lot of you watched it, but that video that I made about the anti-hero Juve is true. Anti-hero Juve. Again today, Bremer didn't score this season, and he scored. Rugani, it was written all over the place. It was written that Rugani would have scored today, and he did. But let me first say thank you to Juvepels, that is there with us as a member for 7 months. His prediction was 4-0. We won 2-1 at the end. One or the other, it's 3 points, and we are first in the ranking of Serie A. Of course, without the clean sheet, but that's good. Before Inter, I'm happy. Otherwise, it starts to be an obsession, that clean sheet. So good that we conceded. Salcat, 8 months on the channel. Really loving Weston lately. Resurging Kostic too. Weston, I agree. Kostic, something really great. That cross for the header of Bremer was fantastic, of course. There are things that he could do better. That communication with Chiesa Kostic is a disaster. Even Max understood it. At a certain moment, he asked Chiesa to go on the right side because it didn't work. Also to Saraz, 9 months on the channel. We have a baby now. Yeah, 9 months. Thank you for everything. Un jour, on va boire un café ensemble. Je l'espère, mon ami Saraz. Tu vis très près d'ici, donc tu m'envoies un message et on organise ça, ça me ferait super plaisir. Live, we go with the other messages of Mark 1. Weston was the best today. Do you want to go immediately with a poll for the man of the match, and then we can analyze the game? So we start the poll, man of the match. I am super excited. I believe I cleaned a bit my mess, but I think it's my 20th coffee today, and I just made another one. I should not drink so much coffee, but the stress. So who are the men of the match? I want to put Weston McKennie because it was said before, but also Rugani with the goal. Also Bremer with the goal. I need another one that I liked a lot. So Rugani, Bremer, McKennie. I need a fourth one. Who can I put as a fourth? It's difficult, huh? I have difficulties to find really one that was better than the other ones, except of these 3 that were really great. But let's put Kostic. I see the name of Kostic a lot of times, so we'll put Kostic also because he did that beautiful assist. So let's put Kostic. Let's go. We go with the Kostic, even if 2 assists at the end. Indeed. I see in the chat Ciao Juventini that said Kostic 2 assists, so he deserves to be there. Tony Trim, Anthony, let's go! 3 points. Chunky, Federico Gatti, too late. Even if he didn't play bad, and it was not easy for Gatti, let's say, because he knew the minimum foul that he would have done, he would have been booked. Cecilia, ciao, Bay. I like Bay. I am happy. So, ciao, Beppe. I am happy because we won, but we have to improve our performance. Yes and no. 2 games, first half, second half. Beppe, you look infuriated. I am a bit infuriated. Why? Because too much stress. On the other side, I'm happy. Yeah? If I can continue like that, I don't know if I will finish the season, but at least until I can go, I will take them if we win. If we win, I would have loved to have a more easy win. It was a bit less stress than the game against Verona, it's true, because at the end we scored at the 60th and the 70th, but 75th we reopened the game. Let me read the message of Mikey Mazzarese and then I will do a recap of what we saw today. First half, second half, I tell you again, 2 second half, 2 halves that were quite different for Juve. We have also the average position of Juve. I can show you already in mini here, but we will go in detail. We go to the stats. So Mikey, 22 months, mamma mia. Happy for the win, but again, another game without a goal from our strikers, and that doesn't make me happy. That needs to change again. And I agree, this is really something that is worrying me. I'm happy, yeah? I'm happy, anti-hero Juve, the defenders, because who were the last ones to score? Gatti, and then you had Milik. In that game against Torino, let me check just to be sure. Then you had Milan, you had Locatelli, Verona, Cambiaso, Miretti, match day 11 against Fiorentina, and today Bremer and Rugani. Okay, so if we analyze a bit the 2 games, while you are voting, and at the moment 37% of the people are going with McKennie, 35% with Bremer. The first half is a game where I predicted Juventus that would have attacked, that would have tried with aggressivity to immediately to do something in the first 15 minutes. And to be honest, in the first minute, you see a Juventus that is trying to do it with aggressivity, with intensity, with higher pressing, with the team playing a bit more higher. So you see all these things that are working, but Juventus not able to to shot. Not even on target, just to shot. Not even able to do an attempt that is really an attempt. For the first 12 minutes. Then, as I predicted, I thought that Juventus would have done 30 minutes of the first half, so the second 30 minutes, the last 30 minutes of the first half, managing it. And at the end, that's what happened. What does that mean, managing? Did we really risk? No, we didn't really risk, but slow, managing the game, and again there, not even able to try to shot, to try to make something real. At the end, we try 7 times with attempts, like a Cambiaso that is going to the third Curva. I know that there are only two in the Allianz Stadium. We was able to find a third one. Cambiaso. We saw some movements with Weston McKennie. We saw some movements with Miretti that tried, but what blocked. I have to admit that the two central defenders of Cagliari did really well today. Goldaniga and Dossena, that were really well on their man. They were blocking everything. But Juventus, too slow, too predictable. Looked like what I predicted, that was the plan. Trying for 15 minutes, and if it's not working, we manage, and tranquilly, the goal will arrive at a certain moment. Which is dangerous if we are thinking again as the game against Verona. Which is dangerous. I was expecting a more aggressive Juve in the second half, which we saw, because if we were not able to go not even once on target in the first half, Federico Chiesa is able to do it at the 32 second. Not even 1 minute of the second half. So you see already a Juve with more ideas, a Juve that is believing it a bit more. Did we play it spectacularly well? No, we had to wait the 15th minute for that cross on the foul on Miretti, that cross of Kostic that is going on the header, a beautiful header from Gleison Bremer, and then you have another one 10 minutes later from Rugani that they double check to be sure that Rugani didn't touch or that there was not a foul. First he's going with a stomach on the bar, then he's coming back and I think he scored with a part of the body that we can't mention on YouTube. So in Italian you say gol di ciolla di Rugani. Beautiful. I'm happy. I was happy. He even said sorry. But did you notice that at a certain moment Rugani said sorry to Chiesa, sorry to Vlahovic, because he said sorry that I scored. I wanted you to score. And that's where we arrived to what Mikey Mazzarese was saying earlier, to the fact that our strikers are not scoring. I have to say that Dusan Vlahovic entered much better than the last games. On that one, that I was harsh on him the last game against Fiorentina. Also against Milan, it was not 100% wow, but today he entered really well. Milik as well entered well. A lot of players out of position. A lot of time we don't analyze, but later when I read a bit of your messages, I want to come back on something that we probably forget. But today we had a lot of players that were playing out of position. Ealing Jr. when he entered, Cambiaso that was switching a lot, Chiesa that went on the right side at a certain moment, even if is it his position, yes or no. So there were a lot of Rugani that is playing on the left. So a lot of different things. Djokovic was at the stadium. I'm sure that he was Djokovic was thinking about a loss of Juve because he is where is Djokovic? He disappeared. Someone said Djokovic earlier. I lost the message. Anyway, it seems streaming problem for the USA-based audience. I don't know. It's true that we are not a lot. I was expecting more people after that win. I don't know what's happening. Carlos Medina from Mexico. Keep the hard work in Juve. Ciao, Carlos. Grande. British the Titan. Team still looks bad. I'm not agreeing with looks bad. Inter and AC are definitely the better right now. Okay, but we are at +6 from Milan. Our offense was fast asleep today. We were not able to score. We were not able to create something dangerous. I agree. Now, saying that our teams look bad, I don't agree. Beppe Rugani's goal was assisted by Vlahovic. The ball hit Vlahovic. I don't think that Dusan is touching that ball. Hopefully not, because otherwise he was offside. Like you said, Beppe, Juve is better when he's waiting and counter-attacking. Yeah, but that's what we know now. When Juventus has to build the game, they have difficulty. I love Doriella. I have absolutely no idea who is Doriella, but I'm happy that you love her or him or it. I don't know. Maximum of like for Mohamed El Agheli. Helicopter, I didn't like Dusan. Did not show enough effort. He was staying offside a couple of times. Yeah, at a certain moment he was staying offside where I was screaming, come back, but he didn't. But I personally liked how he entered. Cambiaso struggled, but it's fine. We managed to win. It's true that Cambiaso, it was not his best game after the first initial, let's say, 10 minutes. Rise and Cross, thank you for your donation, my friend. What defines man of the match? West did well in defense, did well in attack, great passes, energy, brought some stability. Harry Potter is doing well. Ooh, you just defined what is the man of the match. Of course, a lot of time we are awarding the best of the match with the one that is scoring. We know it. It's like the Ballon d'Or. It's like everything. I probably love to consider the 360 degree when we are analyzing who is man of the match. That's not always the most popular choice. today I think that I would have voted for Weston McKennie because he had a difficult job. He played end as a mezzala on the right, and as a right winger because he was often switching with Cambiaso. He did well defensively. He did well in attack, like Rising Cross is saying here. At a certain moment, he totally eclipsed it, He totally shadowed the performance of Cambiaso because he was taking the scene and he was doing extremely well, Weston McKennie. I'm happy for Weston. I told you, we are at the moment, and hopefully not for too long, because at a certain moment it will be tough and difficult, but at the moment we are really in that anti-hero Juve. And it's the anti-hero that are doing well. Look at the 4 men of the matches. Weston McKennie, Rugani, Bremer, Kostic. Would you have thought that at least McKennie, Rugani, and Kostic would have been there in man of the match one day, all together in one game? Probably on a 0-0 or whatever, but no, that's not the guys that you are expecting. You are expecting probably Chiesa, Dusan Vlahovic, Moiskin, but at the end it's these guys that are entering it, so I'm super happy for them. But he deserves a beautiful applause, more and more and more. Ferenc, just sell all of our forwarders, no point having them whatsoever. They are all vaccinated against scoring. Well, if we have to go back to the last time that they scored, if we are taking back the goals of Moiskin against Verona that were cancelled, and they are not counting, we have to go back to Torino where Milik is scoring. If we want to go with another striker before that, we have to go to Lecce with Milik scoring. If you want to go before that, we have to go to the Sassuolo game, I believe, with a goal of Chiesa that we lost. But it's true that we are at match day 12, and the last time that our real starting striker score was at match day 5, so it's long. Again, I'm happy that we can do without them, without their goal at the moment, but they have to wake up. Chiesa, did I like the performance of Chiesa? Not wow. In the first half, I didn't feel, an efficient Chiesa. I saw a Chiesa that was really mobile, that was really trying between the lines. He was trying to press, he was trying to run, he was not giving up. But did I really like the performance of Chiesa? Not that much. Then, in a game where Juventus was playing quite high, because I will show you now. Now, finally, we can show the average position. I tell you that I was expecting more from our guys. So let's go to the starting lineup. I believe that what was a bit surprising, by the way, I will close the votes now with Weston McKennie that is winning just over Bremer. We see Szczesny into the goal, Rugani, Bremer, Gatti. No surprises in the 4 in the back. Kostic on the left. We knew that it would happen. I predicted Iling to enter today, and it was right. But I predicted to enter him on the wing, and at the end he entered on the as a mezzala on the left. Miretti, Locatelli, McKennie. There was just a doubt about where McKennie would play, in the middle or on the right side. We will go with the heat map of Weston in a second. But that's how they started with Keane and Chiesa. But if you're looking at the average position, Juventus with the black dots today, look how high our men are. With Kostic super high, Cambia super high, Kostic higher than a lot of times, Cambiaso even higher, close to McKennie. You see these two positions because they switched a lot during the game. Chiesa came back. He was the one who came back to find position. You see him centrally. Why? Because he played a bit on the left, a bit on the right, and that's why he finished a bit centrally. With Moiskin, the one that was the most forward, and even Miretti, until he played, that was a bit more forward. The only one that stayed a bit in the back was Locatelli in the middle. Looks like, he started the game there and he stopped there. With the 3 defenders, even Rugani and Gatti, the defense that played quite high today. So when you're playing with a Juventus that is like that, playing that high, I'm expecting much more from our strikers, because that means that the ball possession was higher than usually. Unfortunately, I will show you that stat is not getting better. 63% of pass accuracy in opposition half, which is, according to me, a real disaster. Something that is making me really infuriating, because when you have the ball in opposition half, you have to be precise. A team like Juventus, if you want to be balanced minus, let's say, first the defense and then offense, I have no problem. But then this one, with your players of quality, needs to go up. Needs to go really, really, really up. Then, let me say hello to Gino Sorrentino. What I like about Chiesa is that he always is dangerous and a threat even when he's having a bad game. Dangerous. I was expecting more dangerosity, but yeah, he was moving, he was into the game. Stefano Castelli, 2 months with us. Grande Beppe, grande Juve. Thank you for your membership. Thank you for being with us, my friend. Nicolotti is going with, from Switzerland, is going with us. Alla Cristiano Ronaldo. Thank you for your donation, my friend. Really, really, really extremely appreciated. Oh, Kirsten is saying Allegri is so good with the defense tactics that only the defenders are scoring. Okay, we are predictable. I didn't like Cambiaso today. No, Cambiaso was... Thank you for your message, Cecilia. Cambiaso was good for 10 minutes and then it totally disappeared. You see that on the right side of the field, and I was asking actually to see him there. I now understand why Weston McKennie, why Wea were preferred to Cambiaso, okay? I was pushing a lot to see Cambiaso on the right side because I had big curiosity and I wanted to see what he was able to give. Not the same Cambiaso, Not the same Cambiaso today. Again, it was difficult also for him because he switched position from time to time with Weston. But it's not the Cambiaso that I will push as hard as I did in the beginning to see him again on the right side of the field. Happy for Nicolucci from David as well. He had to enter a bit earlier. I believe that if we didn't concede on that corner kick, he would have had probably 15-20 minutes at disposal. He would have entered together with Milik. At the end, it didn't happen. When did Milik enter? At the 81st. So he would have probably 10 plus 5 minutes injury time, so 15 for him. At the end, he enters at the 88, not a lot, but the balls that he touched, I believe he's at 100% pass accuracy. He showed security. I'm happy for the kid. I'm happy for the kid. Now, only Pinsoglio from the first team and De Sciglio, because he's injured, need to start. I'm not speaking about Non-J because he's still considered a next-gen player. Then, if we are looking at the... Where are they? The stats, and then I will continue to read. It's not okay, and on that one I agree. It's not okay to have a 49% ball possession against Cagliari. When I studied the game earlier today, I have everything written here. When I was studying the game earlier today, Juventus is a team with an average after 11 games of 49.1%. Mamma mia. It's crazy, eh? Juventus ball possession, look, before the game, it's here. You can see it. Ball possession Juve, 49.1%. And you can see it there. We did 49.1%. The problem is, and okay, we are respecting our average. The problem is, of course, if you are looking at Cagliari, you see the number here. A bit of shadow, sorry. Can I go with 40.8%. So you see, that's the problem. That Juventus has a 49.1. It's something that we are used to. But you can't have 49.1 if you are playing against Cagliari. And you can't give them 10 delta point more. It can't. It's impossible. That's a problem. That's a real problem. Because you're giving, it's equal at the end. But even equally, they are having, like 1 delta point more than us in ball possession, which is not good. It can happen when you're leading 2-0 and it's okay. But here, most of the game it was half and half, and that's something that we have to do better. I didn't like that. I didn't like, again, the pass accuracy because they are winning and in total and in opposition half where we are not able to do it. The crosses, a bit better in second half because we did less crosses. In the first half, we did 20 crosses with a cross accuracy of 10%. That means only 2 on 20 attempts were good. Problem. There. You have to do better, much better, which was better in second half because 12 crosses are less. And I told you that if we will insist on crosses all game long, it will be difficult. At the end, we scored from 2 crosses, but we did less, 12, and we increased the cross accuracy, which was okay. Attack, again, 80 attempts, 7 in first half. That means 11 in second with 4 shots on target. All of them came in second half. So we improved in second half without having that supremacy. I told you when I made that video, I told you one thing. At the moment, Juventus is not convincing the majority of the Juventini. It's not convincing 100% me. Why? Because they don't give us the feeling that they will demolish the opposition. But against nobody, that you are not giving the feeling that you can't demolish Inter, Napoli, Fiorentina. Okay, if you're not giving the feeling before the game that you're able to demolish Verona, Cagliari, etc., that's a problem. Melina Nicolussi saying they won. Yes, we won, Melina. We won. Not they won. We won because we are Juventini here on the channel. But that's not good. That's not good. If you're not able, that's not good. That's a problem. What did I say? I don't remember. Can someone tell me the last thing I said? I saw Melina Nicolussi. I thought it was maybe the sister that is living. The sister of Nicolussi is living in Amsterdam because she's a dancer. Let me go. Sorella Nicolussi Caviglia. I don't remember her name. Come si chiama la sorella? Because I see la sorella. He spoke about his sister. Mila, the sister of Nicolussi, is Mila. I don't know if it's the real... Melina mi dice si chiama Mila, infatti. Allora non sei te, Melina. Chi sei? Melina, chi sei? Perché ti chiami Nicolussi? Voglio saperlo. Dimmelo! I want to know why we have... Melina is saying, but that's not Milan. Indeed. If she's called Mila and your name is Melina, you are not. Anyway, I totally lost what I was saying. What was I saying, guys? Conte never demolished anybody either, to be fair. That's the message of Aldo. 3 important points. I know, Dana, but I don't remember what I was saying. But I was saying something and I forgot. But I don't remember. I totally forgot. Anyway, let's speak about something else. You want to see again the ranking? Because I like the ranking. Standings. Let's see the ranking. So that if nobody remembers what I was saying. Nobody remembers what I was saying. Hamad is saying why nobody cares about Kostic. He was the player for the last and this season combined. He was what? Probably the best player, but the best player last year probably not, but he was good. He was absolutely good. This season, things I like less. Today he was in the top 4, so a lot of people even voted for him. So he was in top 4 of the men that we decided to put in the man of the match. He didn't win because Weston McKennie won with Bremer. Bremer, another beautiful defensive performance. You're right, you can't lie. When the season first started, he was on fire scoring. But I don't know, guys. Today you're a bit confusing me. I don't know what you're speaking. Vlahovic off the bench is always poor. Better today, I have to admit. Not fantastic, but better today. You wanted to give away a subscription, if I remember correctly. Ferenc, grandissimo Ferenc. Ferenc is grandissimo. You know what? You know what? Let's do it. Remain on the channel because I will do... I will offer a membership, and then we will see who will be randomly chosen. I don't know at the moment. I don't know. So let's go. Let's see if I can do it here. Can I do it? Okay. I have to go to the computer. So bear with me. We'll go with a... okay, so I have to go on YouTube. I have to go, of course, on my channel. I will take away the sound. Okay, that's done. Where can we find it? Here. Membership. Membership gifting. Okay, bear with me, and then we start speaking again about football. Bear with me a second, ragazzi. Wait. Let's see who will receive the membership that I will offer. It takes long to offer a membership. Let's see. So it has been approved. Okay. Now it has been 100% approved. Secure checkout. And here we go. With the membership offered to who? To Ferenc! Mamma mia! Oh, ragazzi, I promise you, I can't choose. You can try yourself. You can't choose who you are offering the membership to. So you go with a membership, and that membership is going randomly. And actually, Ferenc, a bit earlier, joking, he was saying, Beppe, I remember what you were speaking about. You were actually saying that you were about to offer a membership, which I was absolutely not planning to do. Here, Ferenc said you wanted to give away a subscription, if I remember correctly, which was absolutely not what I said, because I didn't mention that. At the end, because I saw that comments, I said, you know what, let's do it. And I believe that YouTube, they maybe YouTube is there. Mark Zuckerberg, or who is it? Elon Musk, who I don't know who's the boss from YouTube. And he's there, he's watching the channel, and they have picked randomly Ferenc. Oh, I'm happy. Grande Ferenc. Oh, fantastico. No, it's not match fixing. -10, pay attention. Whoa. I'm happy. Oh, basta now. Don't stop asking. Stop asking. Otherwise, my wife, she was already here. She was watching. Said, "What are you doing, Beppe? Pay attention when you're doing YouTube." Daniel, more luck for Ferenc than our strikers combined. Should probably our number 9. Yeah, but you know, ragazzi, it's true, huh? Let's be honest. Look at that, GJustjuve offering. Thank you, GJustjuve, for offering a membership. It's true that it's annoying. We all want our strikers to score, and potentially it can become a problem. Because I didn't like that much the performance of Chiesa. Moiskin was not bad, but not good. Milik entered well, but not as a striker. You know, he entered well as the assistant of the striker, but there you can't score there. Huh? Then if you're able to fight, to take the ball and giving it to the striker, why not? He entered well, but not as the one that you're expecting there to score. The games of Milik when he enters, it's not the one that will solve you the game if it's not on a set piece, you know, from a corner kick, from, you know, when he's in the box, yes, but other than that, when he's open play, it's difficult. So it's true that at the moment, predicting a striker to score, it's tough, huh? I wanted Dusan and Chiesa to start together. At the end, we went for Moiskin. Now, my big question is, of course, we have time. We have 2 weeks. There is national break. Everything can happen. But who starts against Inter as a striker? Who starts? With 2 weeks, you can recuperate form. You can go in a national team. You can do fantastic, beautiful things. You can come back with, with your morale that is much better than when you leave. Because we know with Inter strikers, they live for goals. Our problem is, if one striker is not scoring and you have the other one to catch up, va bene. The time that he recuperates, okay. But if none of them are scoring, then it's a problem, huh? It's a problem, and again, luckily the defender scores. Bremer Rugani as strikers versus Inter, yeah. But then we have a problem behind, huh? Happy for Gatti. No yellow cards. Dino is giving us an update. Juve is the only team in Europe top 5 leagues to have 5 different defenders that scores a goal. Gatti, Danilo, Bremer, Rugani, and Cambiaso. Cambiaso is a bit fake, huh? Why? Because is he really a defender? If you're looking at how Juventus is doing the squad list, yes, because he's with the defenders. But is he really a defender? I don't know. Because otherwise we have to put Kostic there as well. And Weston McKennie. And Ealing Jr. as well. And who else? And Weah. You know, even if none of them scored, so we don't know. But no, Cambiaso, I would take him away to be really transparent and honest, because it makes no sense. Then we say, I don't know, Miretti is a striker. You know, if we start speaking like that, it makes no sense. No, Cambiaso, but it's a nice stat, even if, Kenan Vlahovic up top versus Inter. Would you sacrifice Chiesa? I would try with Chiesa Vlahovic. I would really try with Chiesa Vlahovic. But then it depends in 2 weeks, and we'll have time to speak about that. Ealing Jr. needs more minutes. Let me know, how did you rate Ealing Jr. that entered not in his original position as a winger or a fullback or whatever you want to on that real left wing, but he entered as a mezzala on the left. How do you rate his performance? Jimmy saying good entry. Yeah, he entered well. Huh? Like Cambiaso, that entered really well against Fiorentina. In that role, he did well as well. Juve Chris, I rated him decent. But you see that, you know, the good things that we are remembering from the performance of Ealing Jr. are when he's going on the left and he's trying to do something from his natural habitat, from his natural position. When he's on the midfield in that position, you clearly see that he's really looking behind, on the left, on the right, in front. He's always trying to pay attention that he's not making any mistakes. So it's really super focused, which is limiting him. From the moment that he knows that he's going on the left, that's where we see the difference for him. My grande friend T-Bone from South Africa. Hope everyone is well. Great to see Rugani performing and getting a run. Forza Juve. Good, eh? You know, I was also a bit scared, I tell you the truth, about Rugani. Not that he would perform bad, but after praising him a lot recently, but also reading all the love that he received by the supporters, by the fan, and having him also on the Twitch channel and so on and so on, I was really, how can I say, scared that he would do a big mistake today and that everything that we build on positivity towards Rugani, that he would have been collapsed today. So luckily not, and on top of that he's scoring actually a decisive goal because we win 2-1. So good, really good for Daniele. He promised that he would have dedicated the goal to Fanny Pan. I don't know what's the name, or Fanny Pan on Twitch. It was a girl that was watching the Twitch, and she said, Rugani, when will you watch your next goal? And he said, I don't know. I hope really fast because I'm looking for that goal. And when the goal will come, I will dedicate it to you. Oh, I have to say that in the first half, can you tell me or not? Because I saw the replay once, but maybe I was a bit misled. Can you tell me, yes or not, if that header from Rugani is going on the arm or on the shoulder first? He's touching it on the arm. That's a fact. But did he first touch the shoulder of the defender or not? I think it's from the number 27, the defender from Cagliari with the 27, Augello. I don't remember. Miretti. Upper arm. But upper arm where? Talisma. Because if it's here, it's penalty. If it's here, it's not penalty. Jimmy saying I think it's shoulder first, but I saw it only once. I saw also only once. So I didn't see it even live. Live, I didn't know. But at a certain moment, I saw that VAR was checking something that was done really quickly. And then they continued. And I had no idea what they were speaking about. And I believe 3 minutes later, I see that replay. Just once I see above the elbow. Yeah, no handball. Okay, then I trust you guys. But I know that when I saw it, I was screaming already at the penalty. Then it didn't happen. Good. What else? Okay, we spoke about the games that were in two halves. With the first one, that Juventus was absolutely not dangerous. First half, 15 minutes, 12 minutes. We tried, didn't work. We managed the game, boring game, annoying game. But Juventus was not in difficulty. In the second half, Juventus tries a bit better. They go on target 4 times. We try a bit more. We try immediately. We are missing the goals from our strikers a lot. And that's something that we have to fix as soon as possible because it's important to solve the game. These goals are arriving with the headers from our head, from Bremer. And I don't know what part of the body from Rugani. Today, the parts of the body of Rugani were not really clear, honestly. But look, at the end, I tell you, you saw how stressed I was, how angry I was when I entered and started the live. I told you, but I'm happy in a way. I'm happy because I'm living again the emotion that it was a long time ago that I was not living anymore. I was probably sometimes reacting as crazy when we reached top 4 in the year of Pirlo. Do you remember with that goal of Faraoni? But it's not the same when you're competing and trying last minute to arrive top 4. than when you're competing for, at the moment, for something bigger than top 4. In the last 2 years, we arrived a bit more easy in top 4. Third, fourth the first year, third the second year, even if they took it away from us, but let's not come back on that. This year, after 12 games, we are doing much better. If I remember well, we had 19 points after 11 games last year. How many points after 12 games? That's a good question. Let me check the 12th game, what we did last year. The 12th game was in Serie A against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 against Lecce. We won. So we had 22 points on 27. No, 22 points on 12 games is 36. 22 points on 36, while this year we have 29 on 36. The dangerous one... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We were in the middle of that positive streak of wins. Okay. Now I remember. Against Sarri, with Sarri, sorry, against. Let me check. With Sarri after 12 match days. That was season 19-20. In Serie A, we had, let me check, we had 3, 6, 7, because we drew against Fiorentina, 10, 13, 16, that's already the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, okay, that's 16, 19, 22, 23, 26, 29, 32 points. 32 points. Yeah, because we did a really big start. It was at the end of the season with Sarri that we had a big flop. 32 points on 36. 32 on 36, and now we are at 29. So that's 3 points different with the year of Sarri. The return of Rabiot will help the midfield against Inter. Yeah, of course. Oh, that's what I wanted to speak about. Oh, before I forget. Look at the starting lineup again. I will show you starting lineup because that was a topic I wanted to speak before going towards closing time. Who is playing this evening? I forgot. Who can tell me which Italian team is playing this evening? I totally forgot. In the meanwhile, I show you this one. That we played with. Honestly, Gatti out of position because he's playing in a 3-man defense on the left. So it's partially out of position. Cambiaso on the right side here, out of position. Miretti is now the mezzala on the left, so out of position. That's already 3. So we had already 3 players out of position. That's a lot, huh? Missing Rabiot, Danilo, Weah. We are missing a lot of players with Juve. So that's why I'm telling you, attenzione, because don't underestimate what Juventus is doing with the second lines, with the anti-hero players. We're not doing that bad, and I can be really extremely happy. Beppe, did you see the VAR call for Lecce's third goal? Yeah, I saw it. It's really strange that we started to get, I believe, the channel speaking close a bit about it. Because I told you, Milan, they were winning 2-0, at the end 2-2, and in the last minute, in injury time, actually, they are going with there is a small pull on the shirt, and then it's dry that is stepping a bit on the foot, but you see clearly the player of Milan is exaggerating the fall, falling on the ground, but that goal is just fantastic, and according to me, just exaggerated. It's a pity because Lecce, they deserve that remontada. I went with mamma mia, what a crazy goal of Piccolo, so I think it's a disaster. Then, because I was about to go live on Juventus Twitch, I didn't. I was not able to watch it like 5 times and understand really what was the explanation about it. But it's true that watching it with one time the replay, I was not really happy, of course, because it could have been a +7 over Milan. At the end, we are at +6. Again, I will never be tired of showing you the ranking at the moment. It was a bit the same after Verona. Then Inter won. Hopefully tomorrow we see a different thing. We see a different thing with Inter not winning against Frosinone, which would be fantastic. You know what? Tomorrow I tell you that Inter tomorrow they draw. They draw against Frosinone. And we play on the 26th of November, we play Juve-Inter with both 29 points. And then, let's see. Mark my words. Tomorrow, Inter, they draw, and we play. Everything is set, so that the papers are even more happy to speak. Not Gazzetta, those, but they would be sad, of course. But all the other ones, they are happy so that they can, again, sell even more that narrative, that beautiful romance story of a Juve-Inter final rush for a Scudetto. Is Pioli fired? Not that I think, not that I know, which would be stupid in a way, but I don't think so. Jacek is saying he was not exaggerating. Again, I don't know. Monza versus Torino tonight. No, Torino already played yesterday against Sassuolo. No? Let me check by myself. You're correct. You're correct. And it already started. Who played yesterday then? Salernitana. I mean, it's the same color. Salernitana, Torino is the same team. It's the same. That's why I was a bit confused. You're correct. You're correct. The same. They have the same logo, the same color. Who on earth chose that color, by the way? Bordeaux for a club of football. Why do you choose that color? You know, you wake up in the morning and you say, Mamma mia, I like that color. Nobody is like Bordeaux. No? Who likes? Can you tell me in the chat? Do you like Bordeaux? The color, Bordeaux. Granat. It's the same team, more or less. More or less it's the same team, no? I don't know. Maybe in the chat we have someone that is loving that color. I don't know. Sasha, definitely not. Cagliari and Genoa is also difficult to split apart. I agree. Cagliari, Genoa, it's true. I agree. Bordeaux, the club. Yeah, but Bordeaux, they have a reason. This is something I can understand. By the way, about Ligue 1. Tomorrow, Mbappé sometimes... Oh! With all the respect, Natsen. You can call me how you want, you know. But my name is Giuseppe. And Giuseppe, when you are making it short, is Beppe or Pepe or Pino or Pinuzzo or whatever, or Pe, whatever you want. But the short name of Beppe is not Mbappé, you know. You see? Yeah, because first of all, why Mbappé? What is Mbappé doing here? But now I understand. So not saying, no, it's not Mbappé. It's Beppe, Beppe. If you want to call me Mbappé, then at one condition, I have at least 25% of the money that he's earning. If he's earning 25% of the money, if I earn 25% of the money on Mbappé, you can call me Mbappé. I will even, I don't know, shave my hair. I wanted, but it's already done. No, it's not Mbappé. It's Pepe, but okay. I'm watching PSG highlights, it's too fast. Probably. That's the problem. Not Sen. Mbappé. Color of the steak, Bordeaux. It's true. Medium well with red wine. Mbappé Bognani. I like. Mbappé Bognani. Mamma mia, disaster. What else did we forget something? I don't know. We spoke about... You want a faster rating on the players? You want that we go a player rating fast? Or did you want to see a stat or something like that I forgot? What do we do? Like, five more minutes. Or max 10. Between 5 and 10 minutes. What do we do? Let me know. In the meanwhile, I'm watching the picture. Pippo Krostic. That's a beautiful picture. Rugani, grande Rugani. Clean sheet streak over. It's good. I tell you, I'm happy that it happened before Inter. Super happy. Because then you know it. If we concede against Inter, then it's only Inter is the best team in the world because only them they were able to score against Juve. Leave me alone with that story. Good. At least also Cagliari was able to score. I'm happy. It was nice to see Lichtsteiner at the stadium. Sami Khedira, Lichtsteiner, fantastic players. Beppe Signore was a great player. That was one of my favorite players when I was a kid. Yeah. Full time 2-1, beautiful picture. Federico Gatti, that didn't score today. Cambiaso, Rugani. Let me go to the starting lineups and then we can go towards the ratings of the players. Here we go. Okay, Szczesny. How many saves did he do, Szczesny? Not a lot. There was the post, then the goal conceded. Could he do something on the goal? I don't think so. But 6 for Szczesny. We won. There was not that miracle save out of nowhere today. 2 shots on target, 1 goal, 1 not. No, for me, both. No, Szczesny 6, not more than that. That's the problem. I just received here something, guys. Before continuing, that's the huge problem that we have. Juventus are at the top of the table in Serie A, the Italian Federation. This is my biggest scare. Thank you, Mo El Shahali, for sending it to me because I didn't see it here. It's true. That's the biggest, of course, that is the biggest fear that we have. Juventus are on top of the table in Serie A. Italian Federation is ready. We know it. Bogdan is offering a membership on the channel of MBP. I like when I open. Okay. If I open another channel, ragazzi, thank you, Bogdan. Really appreciate, my friend. If we open a second channel that is speaking about football in general, okay. But I want to be honest. Okay. Second channel. Please, guys, vote between. I will give you 3 choices. 3 choices, okay? So, think by yourself. Second channel of Beppe that is doing not lives and so on, but you know, like the morning videos that we are doing about Juve, but about international football, global, European, top 5 leagues, whatever, with the highlights and so on. Imagine one day we do that, okay? Imagine one day we do that. Be serious when voting, not for the joke, not because... I want you to choose between. Votes are open. Between. Footballed. So instead of football, we go with footballed. That is referring to my beautiful hairs. Mbappé. That is not bad. Wait before voting. Let me explain the third choice. The third choice means football papers, which is not bad. Football papers, which is not bad. Footballed. It's me. You can go in 2 words. Footballed. Mbappé is for the joke because we saw the comment a bit earlier. Or you have football papers without the middle letters. Football papers. I like that as well. Can you vote, guys? Take it seriously. Or if you have a better option for a name of the channel, of course, should not be already taken on YouTube. Otherwise, we have a problem. But here, footballed. Colo, you prefer footballed than football papers? Like written like I did? It looks like Colo is liking footballed. Sasha is saying, football is too creative not to be it. Football papers is not bad, but it's not bald. Mbappe is bigger than Mbappe. Thank you, Leo. Oh, grande, my friend Leo. I'm happy to see Leo right here. Mamma mia, you have a lot of hairs on that picture. I will stick with football because I am also bald. Calcio stories. No, because calcio is too much calcio. I don't want to speak about Serie A. Oh, ragazzi, not if I do a second channel and you speak only about calcio, mamma mia. Calcio of the world. Well, of the world was something I was also thinking about of the world, something with of the world, but it's not only calcio. 1000% football is genius and creative. Football is clicky worthy. Oh, yeah? Yeah? Football paper. Then you are going too much. Football papers. It's too much. Just football. That was, if I was doing a second channel, that was something I was thinking for Just football. Of course, it's easy, it's there. GJustjuve, Just football. Okay, now that you know the explanation, let's do the votes again. I will add Just football again. Now that you know, now that you thought about it, because first maybe it was a bit of a starter poll. Okay, so second channel name. Okay, we take away Mbappe because it was for joking. So we have Just football. We have footballed, and we have football papers. 3 options. It's now. Just Mundial. Fuck, that's a good one. Oh, can you rate as well? Just Mundial? Just Mundial is not bad, Demon C. Bald soccer guy. Football is top, Beppe. You see? Can you say Forza Juve? Forza Juve! Forza Juve. Bald soccer. Nah, soccer, ragazzi. If I call it soccer, then we have a problem. Then we have a problem. Even if I respect USA and people that are calling it soccer since they are born. I know the story of the word soccer, where it's coming from. I know all of that. Although I personally like Mbappe, football is better in terms of marketing and attraction. Yeah, but what is you see? Football papers you don't like, guys. Football papers is out. Football is winning at the moment after 50 votes. Let's try to also the people that didn't vote, because we are more than 100 people and I have only 50 likes, 50 votes. Vote, please. Now it's the moment to vote. Just football. A bit German here. What exactly are you talking about on this page? All league? Yeah, all leagues. All leagues. But I don't know, I just like this because I thought about it. Baldini. Not bad. Football Mondial, I believe that's already taken. I think that's already taken. What was Demon? What did you say? With Mundial, I forgot what you say. It was that good that I forgot. Just Mundial. Just Mundial. Football is gold. Ryzen Kron as well. He loves it. Football. But how do they start? Ciao Baldies of the world. Or let's start today, with I need also a sentence, like Ciao Juventini of the world. I need something there, let's see. And there should be a chapter in that channel, with who has been footballed today. And then you go with or the best ball guy to do something in the weekend, or with someone that totally flopped, a big flop of someone who has been footballed. That should be a new term in football. I like that. Just Mondial. Yeah, it was not bad, Just Mondial. It's important to have an easy name like Wojciech. Oh, yeah. It's really important. Wojciech Szczesny, Çalhanoğlu, Kvaratskhelia, Tivu. No, speaking seriously, because now we see football is taking the lead. Would you watch if I do a second channel speaking about, not that much about you? I keep this one, of course, and GJustjuve keeps, of course. We do lives, post games, we do the everyday news. But if I do a second channel with the European football, with videos of 15 minutes in the morning, highlights, things, the big things, you can't go in detail. Would you do it? Would you like it or not? Be serious. I will not be angry if you don't watch, of course. But would you? Would you do it? Is that something that you would do or not? Even is saying yes, Mbappé, 100% Talisma. Jamie saying I would love to see you cover European football. That's not a fake Juve kit. No, that's not a fake Juve kit. That's the third edition shirt that has been made in another edition on the Juventus official site. It's official product of Juve. Beppe, every year you can give the player the Ballon d'Or. Yeah, I was speaking about it with my friend Aman when we were speaking about names for the channel, and Ballon d'Or was one of them. Was a Ballon d'Or. But we can give every year the Ballon d'Or edition. But then we need also some graphics of a ball with no hair. Calling kicking spheres. Kicking spheres. Does that exist on YouTube? Let me check, because that's always something that we have to check first. So kicking spheres. There is a strange guy here with I don't know what he's doing, kicking spheres. Jack Kelly playlist. I don't think that someone took that name. The Superstrikers. Football is good. Yeah, I'm not against it. Yeah, but you can do a lot of things, like Carlo is saying here. You can give the Ballon d'Or. You can go really crazy with that. I support you no matter what. Thank you, Juve Chris. The Balduskas. The logo with Simone Zazza. Tizio Pelato. Yeah, I was looking a bit to the Italian one, but football is the best. On such a kind of channel, you can reach much more football fans and transfer them to the Juventini. Yeah, then we can, Footbaldini. But it's too long, Footbaldini. Footballed, you can go with four letters in the logo. Footballed. Not bad, huh? Then I do the papers every morning about the top teams in Europe. I do Juve first, always first, and then I do the other one, the European one, and then we can go crazy with that. Tomorrow, by the way, I go, for example, to watch Lens against Marseille. Hopefully they don't throw a stone on my head and I finish like Grosso, like Fabio Grosso, the supporter of Marseille, but I am in Lens, so it's okay. Look, it's already telling me here. Don't forget, Racing Club Lens. It's not today, hopefully. Otherwise, I will miss the game. But it should be tomorrow. Can we say hello to our friend F8 Sum that is saying teaching the little one early, grande Beppe. Look at that. That's a beautiful message. These are the things that I really, really, really adore. Of course, it's anonymous because we don't see the face, but look at that. Look at that. Fantastic. On television with the kid that is watching Zio Beppe. Zio Beppe was another solution. Zio Beppe is great, but Zio Beppe is also Giuseppe Bergomi from Inter, and I don't like that. I don't like that much. Give a big kiss, a huge kiss to the little one that is watching. Ciao Omer. Thank you. Thank you. You should call it fuori gioco. Call it fuori gioco, like offside in Italy. But fuori gioco, why? Why? I like the name, why not? But why? Do you want to do the magic book? Haven't done it in a long time. Hey, I'm scared, guys. I'm scared because I'm scared. It was tough. It was close, the votes. 46% football, 44% Just football. Football papers is something people they don't like. Italian guy, no. Then I sound like the guys there that are cooking pizza and they're saying prosciutto. You know, the Italian guys there. I don't know what's their name. The opposite of fuori gioco is in gioco. In gioco. Fuori gioco, out the game, and in the game, in gioco. What the book? The book is here, guys. We can close with that one if you want to. But I don't know, because we didn't do it this season and we are in a winning streak. So I am superstitious, you know that, huh? At the moment, we don't need a book to win. So you see, I scared a lot of people when I told you that I'm a bit superstitious and at the moment without the book we are doing quite well. You see? You see? The people are saying no, not the book, not the book. I agree with you guys. If you want to, I can read you a story of Mr. Happy. That's something that we can do. It's in French, but I can translate the story of Mr. Happy. You want me to read the story of Mr. Happy? One day I will have that as a tattoo on my somewhere. I will tattoo myself Mr. Happy. I love Mr. Happy. It's really beautiful. Probably it's a bit too long to explain now on the channel. Poor Mr. Happy. But one day I will do that tattoo on my body. I will show you. But the problem is colored yellow. I will do a vintage look, Mr. Happy. Geist, what was the thing of BT? Geist football. But I'm sure this already exists. Impossible that it doesn't exist. Impossible that the channel is not called Geist football. You have Joshua Geist, Benjamin Geist, him, Tap Brasileiro. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Strange. Strange. It looks a bit like the Adidas ball, huh? What do they say here? Patrick Geist, Willy Geist. It looks like there is nobody that is called Geist football. It was a typo. I meant GJust football. If you say Geist, it was strange. Sounds too German indeed. Now it's actually just football. Talisman is saying on the other side, the front cover is saying only the brave. Let's see your courage, babe. No. I don't play with these games. I have no courage. I'm not brave. I don't care. If one day, hopefully never, but one day, if we lose, I will open the book. At the first loss, I opened the book, but not now. Not now. No. I'm not brave. It's a joke. When I'm telling you I'm brave, yeah, I'm just joking. It's a fake. I'm a fake brave. I'm not true. It's not true at all. At all. Did I say thank you to Bogdan that offered the membership to the channel? Did I say thank you or I forgot? Bogdan, tell me if I said thank you or not. Can be, and I say twice thank you, not sure. But anyway, say thank you to Bogdan because he offered a membership. To who can we recuperate that one? He said, to Vlad. Grande Bogdan, grandissimo Bogdan. And I'm happy for Vlad as well. Anyway, we had more fun speaking about, look at the people, they heard football and they subscribed on the channel. Grande. We had more fun speaking about the name of the possible second channel than about that. Grande Bogdan, I see Vlad that said thank you. There is a channel, football guys. Federazione Italiana Gioco Calcio Lover should be named. No, I don't want to speak too much about calcio, guys. Tomorrow I go to see Lens. Lens against Marseille. I'm happy. I'm thrilled because the stadium of Lens, there is a huge atmosphere. There is a big ambiance. They are both, I believe, equal points in Ligue 1. Not doing that great. I will try to watch a bit the movements of Wahi, a player that I remember we talked about. He's not doing that great this season, but he has a lot of pressure. Replacing Openda or taking, the name of Openda, it's tough. So let's see. We'll still think about it. Ragazzi, I said earlier, when we were at 45 minutes of live, I said 5 minutes and we stop, and we are here at 1 hour 11. I'll try to enjoy a music show with my wife and my son this evening. No Monza Torino for me. I don't care. Don't want to watch mid-table. Last year when we had minus 15 points was already horrible enough to look at the mid-tables team. Now leave me alone. I don't want to watch this team, especially if they are looking for really strange colors on their shirt and logo. It's not for me. So ragazzi, tomorrow it's Sunday. I will do a video before leaving for Lens. That is still it's 1 hour 30 driving with my Fiat 500. You have been footballed. Hey, that's the sentence I was looking for. You have been footballed. I like that one. You have been footballed. You have been... Oh, mamma mia. Who is Chenky? If one day I have 25% of the salary of Mbappe, you will have 1% of that, Chenky. Don't forget. If one day I have 25% of the salary of Mbappe, you will have 1% of that. And you will ask, of course, to Mbappe to give them to you. Are your TV using subwoofer? No. Bueno, ragazzi, it was it. Now we are just speaking about nothing. Thank you. Maximum of like before leaving the channel because we have 125. I was expecting much more. Have a nice one. Thank you, Zivko, Ciao Chanky, Ciao Helicopter, Dimansi. Thank you for your support and your creativity because you were really creative. Ciao Suk, Ciao Niven, Ciao Vlad, Ciao Jim, Taslima. Ciao a tutti. You were fantastic as always. Grazie, forza. Juve. That is first. Until tomorrow, we will see. Ciao. Ciao Peter. Ciao grandissimo Peter. Ciao a tutti. I'm still live.